Hello, in this video I will continue talking about values. As I have said, value is a core process in acceptance and commitment therapy. Value serves as direction, not as destination. So it is like a compass. Uh, if, Let us say you want to head to the north, then this is a value. From this value, you generate goals. But during heading to the north, you have many cities. For example, if you head to the north, you begin from Mexico City, then you enter the United States, then Canada. But for some reason, if you find yourself that you are heading for some reason or other, you find yourself in Brazil, then you will know that you are, in fact, you are now in the south. So compass is useful for you to know the direction. Are you heading to the north or to the south? This compass is a value. It is not the city that you want to reach. It is not the land that you want to reach. It is only, it gives only the direction. It gives only the direction to the way, and it is also a check if you are heading to the right destination. Still, let us say north is your value. North in general, so it is not Canada or the North Pole or United States. No, it is you go to the north. This is a value. But the cities that lie on the path to the north are goals. So goals are derived from value. Okay, so from one value can generate one goal or maybe multiple goals. So this is one of the differences between values and goals. Okay, another example. So let us say that you have a value helping your daughter. From this value, helping my daughter, from this value you generate one goal. This is the first goal is that she should graduate from the university. Second goal is that I should give her money and help her maybe in study to graduate from the university. When she is graduated from the university, then you can cross out this goal from your list, from your goal list, because you have achieved this goal. She is now graduated from the university. Now, from the same value, helping your daughter, because as we have said, you can never reach a value. You can only reach goals. Value serves as direction. It is not something that you can reach, okay? It is a direction. Now she is graduated from the university. Now, from the same value, helping my daughter, maybe now I will help her to build her own company, or maybe in her marriage. So I will help her give her money or helping her. So this is also a goal. When she had her own company now, I cancel out or cross out this goal from the list, then I will make another goal, and like that. Okay, another example is that a woman that want to be pregnant, but for medical reasons she cannot. So she goes to the therapist, and she went to the therapist, and the therapist tried to discover or reconstruct her values. He asked her why you want to be pregnant, why you want to have a child. She answered that I want to be pregnant because I feel strong emotion and feelings, and I want to give these emotions and feelings to a child. And also I want to help a powerless creature to have no power and is completely dependable on his caregiver. So she wants to give all these emotions and feelings to this powerless creature. Also, she misses the feelings of bringing up and nurturing this and caring about this creature, the child. After value inquiry, the woman has discovered uh, her real value, why she wants to be pregnant. So now she discovered that the main value for her is to help a powerless creature, to give him emotions, to give him feelings, to care about him. This is what was the real value, and from that there was a goal called pregnancy. After she had discovered her real value, now she made a goal. This goal was to adopt a child, and in fact she has adopted a child, and that gave her 80% of what she wanted. Okay, she wanted, and she gets satisfied 80%, 70% maybe. Of course, it will not be as a like as her own child, but during the years it appeared that this experience was very important for her, so and very fulfilling. So she adopted a second child. Okay, now you see in this example that pregnancy was not a value. Maybe she has felt that it was like a value, or she felt the need that she should become pregnant, and this was for her maybe the value. But after that she discovered, in fact, her value was not the pregnancy itself, but the caring and the nurturing of helpless child. Okay, so the pregnancy was the value. From that she derived a goal to adopt a child. Also, you notice here that because pregnancy was not the value, become pregnant is not, if it is not happened, then it is not a big issue. It was not a problem. It wasn't a big problem for her anymore after she has discovered her real value. Okay, so this is why it is very important to know the difference between goals and values. Goals, you reach them and then you cancel them out from your list. Values, you cannot reach them. This is also a very powerful thing. Why? Because sometimes in this life you can have a value, and you derive goals from it, and you spend your day and night working towards these goals, to achieve these goals. After 30, 40 years, or maybe 10 years, or maybe 1 month, you failed to achieve your goals. You failed to achieve this goal. So this, if you believe that you have a value, then you see here that achieving the goal is independent from the value. You have a fulfillment, you have satisfaction if you walk in the way, in the path of value, instead of the results. Maybe you will achieve your goal, maybe not. Still, you will get fulfillment and satisfaction, because values are the way, they are not the destination. So this is why values are so powerful concept or a belief. Okay, that means that that really intention is very important thing in the process and in the life. So you have a value, this value is independent of the goal. Goals are derived from the value, but if you achieved the goal, or if you didn't achieve the goal, that will not destroy your values. You will still have these values, and you will still consciously, subconsciously, and you will still feel that you have fulfillment. Why? Because you were in the path of your values. Okay, you were doing your duty towards these values, so you feel the fulfillment and the satisfaction, instead of the independent, whether you will achieve the result or not. So when you want to reach a goal, you will have a path. On every point in this path, you are connected with your value. This is to check, are you heading to the north, to your value, to your value, or to the south, against your value? So the value is in every point in this path to your value, or toward your goal. Okay, we have said that the path itself is the value, the destination is the goal. Okay, so in every point of this path there is the value. That means continuously in the time, second by second, you are connecting with your value, you are feeling your values, you are feeling and seeing and connecting with the value. So at the end, after 1 year, 2 year, you are walking in this way towards your goal. After that, you didn't achieve your goal for some reason or another, because lack of energy, lack of money, or some other negative circumstances. You didn't reach your goal. But for all these years, you have enjoyed, you have fulfillment and satisfaction walking with your value, because walking in this path needs to check with the value. So you need to check between time and time, or continuously, with your value. This checking is already happened all these years. So, and there was the fulfillment and the satisfaction. After these 10 years, you reach one point in the path. So the path is very long. It has 100 million thousands points. Goal is only the destination, is only the end point. It's only one point from 100 million points. So you have achieved 100 million points minus one, because they are connected. You were connected with your value. But the last point, you were not connected to your value, and this was the goal. In the goal, you didn't achieve the goal. So it was only one point. So you should not be very upset. You should not be very sad. This is why it is very important concept, or very important belief, these values. It is really a source of motivation and power in this world. Okay? Now, if you are walking in the opposite direction, so you are walking in the path against your values, you are heading to the south in this example, if your value was to the north, then each time you are walking in this way, you make contact with your value, and there is a contradiction. Your goal is different from your value. Where you are walking, you are heading to the south, so you reach a point to the south. This is different from your goal, because you wanted to go to the north. Each time you make contact during this way, during this path, each time you make contact with yourself, with your real self, that means with your values, because values, your real self is where your values lie. Your values lie in your real self. So each time you make contact with the real value, and you are heading to the south, you are heading against your value, this will give you a lot of misery and unsatisfaction. Okay, so it is very important to check always with your values. Now we come back to the obsessions and compulsions. Obsessions and compulsions are always against your value. So one way to, or one criteria to determine if this thought is a real thought or it is a false signal, a wrong signal. Okay, so one of the criteria is to check with your values. Is this thought or obsession or feelings or compulsion or the ritual that I do or the thing that I'm doing, is it against my value or it is with my value? It is according to my value. Is it against or according my value? Okay, because we have already said that one trick of the obsessions is that it looks like that it is a real thought, a real thing. Why? Because it mixes itself with your real self. As I have said, the real self is the content of your real values. So by checking that this thought is not my value, you will dismiss this thought from your real thoughts, from your real self, okay, from your real value. You will dismiss it and you will know it. After you know this, you will relabel it and you dismiss it. But we will come later to how can you do that. Okay, see you in the next film and take care.